I have a confession to make. I am not a fortune teller. But I have found a fascinating and profound new technology that helps people improve their personal and professional lives. Have you ever asked yourselves, do I have a specific purpose? Was I born to do something specifically? You know, why am I here, really? Or have you wondered, not only what am I here for, but what difference am I supposed to make? Is there something different that I'm supposed to be doing? Or do you feel called to do something different, but you really don't know what? I was asking myself those questions. I literally was Googling, how do I find my life purpose? Read a couple of books, worked with a couple of coaches, didn't help me, and then I ran across a teleseminar of someone talking about scientific hand analysis. I'd never heard of it. And my first reaction was probably like yours. I mean, I'm an MBA, I'm corporate background. I was like, palm reading? But I listened to the teleseminar because one of the main claims to fame for scientific hand analysis is that it discovers or confirms your innate life purpose, what you were born to do. And I thought, oh, that's for me. So I did it immediately. I have chills now just talking about it. I could not believe how my life changed from that day forward. It is scientific. The lines in your hands mimic the neural pathways in your brain. Neurologists are getting involved in this, geneticists, because there are, or can be, they don't have to be, but there can be similarities in families. Coaches, counselors, even psychotherapists are getting involved with this. It's like a blueprint. Our hands contain coded information about who we are at the deepest levels and why we're here, our purpose. It's fascinating. And when you think about it, wouldn't God, Allah, Spirit, Source, whatever your beliefs are, give us information to help us figure out what we're supposed to do here and what our legacy is supposed to involve? Of course. I mean, God wants us to be happy and successful, because the more successful we are, the more people we can reach and help. And we're here to help others in some way, in a way that gives us joy and fulfillment. It is not fortune telling. Its roots are in ancient palmistry, but there is no predictive element to hand analysis. I cannot tell you how long you're going to live. I cannot tell you when you're going to meet that tall, dark stranger. I cannot tell you how many kids you're going to have, and I do not want to do that. I am all about helping people live better lives, and that's what this is about. It's so empowering to know this information, because I can tell you the master and student path for what's in your hands, for every marking. Now I wanted to show you a few gift markings. Would you like to see some gift markings? Does anybody have this marking that you can see? Yes. Okay, good. So that means that you intuitively get psychological hits about people. You kind of know who you like pretty quickly, who you don't like, who you trust, who you don't. And you're supposed to share that psychological wisdom that's using that gift. So does anybody want me to look at their hands and tell them what I see? Come on up here. All right, now you have what's called a gotta lifeline. By the way, the lifeline is this big line that circles around the base of your thumb. So please be aware, the length of your lifeline has nothing to do with the length of your life, okay? Because you've got a short one here. Mm-hmm. I have the same one, and this is called a gotta, which means it's almost like ADD. So you start something, you're like, okay, oh wait, I gotta do this. Oh wait a minute, I gotta do this. So you've got 3 or 4 things going on at the same time. Yeah, and so it's really hard to stay focused. Ooh, you have a print right there. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You're a spiritual teacher.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know if it was too far up.
No, it's on the upper edge, so it's not deep, but it's still helping people through crisis of meaning. Oh, look at your hands.
Good or bad?
No. Well, first of all, you can be a workaholic, so be careful about that.
That I am.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, be very careful about that. You have the medical stigmata, gift marking, the gifted healer. You're a big heart, so you really want to help people. You have the gifted problem solver, gift marking. See how you've got an extra piece of heart line here? That means you've had big time broken heart. And big time. So that's part of what you're here to learn, is how to handle that. You have a love at first sight line, so you know right away when you like somebody, right away. I know it's scary, accurate, isn't it? People go, freaky. Now, if you're like me, and think about it too, by the way, for your spouse or your kids, a friend, these are great gifts. I've had somebody buy 5. 5. I do not have the counting gift marking in my hand. I just wanted to end here with a quote by Oprah Winfrey. Sometimes she can be so wise, and obviously nobody can question her success. And I think it's amazing she said this. I believe each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and find a way to offer it to others in the form of service. And that is exactly what hand analysis helps you to do, and more. So thank you so much for coming today. I want you to feel like this, like I do. So let me help you. And thank you so much for coming in today. It's been so fun. Thank you.